Hi there YouTube, so this is my first time recording with the voice and I thought let's try this game, Ace Attorney. So I want to try this game for quite some time. I have played the demo, so now I got the full game and let's see how it goes. I kind of know what the game is about, so I just wanted to try it out. It's been some years since it released, so I thought let's go ahead. It's Ace Attorney trilogy, so there's 3 parts in it, so let's see how it goes. Okay, justice for all, trials and tribulations. So let's just try the first one. Phoenix Wright is attorney. Play this game. Okay, I'm not sure how many episodes are there. So episode 1, the first turnabout. Let's go. Play the first turnabout. Yes. So okay. Is that a statue? Someone's damaged. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Seriously. August 3, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Why I'm nervous? Am I nervous? Right. Okay. Oh, hi Chief. Hi Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Sure. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Okay, this is my first ever trial. So, let's see. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Okay. A favor? Wait, I owe him a favor? Okay. You mean you know the defendant before this case? No, I don't. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. So, we do have past experience with this guy. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. Okay, who's that? My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, SM. Okay. That despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Okay, so this is my client. Okay. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Wait, what? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Come on. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can live in a world without her. I can. Okay. Who took her away from me? Nick. Who did this? Oh, God, tell me who took my baby away. Okay. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Okay, so they are in a relationship and his girlfriend got killed and he is being framed that he killed her. Okay. The newspaper says it was you. Name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Okay. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Laddie Butts, my best friend since grade school. Okay, so we are friends with this guy. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I have known him, it's usually been true. That's not a good thing. He has an act for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. It's just he just has a terrible luck, I guess. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. It's good friends, and that's just what I am going to do. Hopefully. Also 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Let's get this on. Oh wow. Wow. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Laddie Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay. Yes. I look good. Okay, I mean Phoenix looks good. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Yakara. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. I hope so. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh shit. Handshaking, eyesight fading. Literally, I would be nervous. The first case. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concise. Please state the name of the defendant in the case. Phoenix Wright, that's me. Laddie Butts is the client. Mia Fair, the lady I spoke with. So let's go Laddie Butts. The defendant, well, that's Laddie Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Thank you. That was a simple one. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Thank you. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Oh my god. I just know it's his girlfriend. I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. Wait. I didn't see the case file. No way, I forgot it. I'm drawing a total blank here. Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. The victim, of course. I know the victim's name, yeah. It just flows into my mind, seriously. Just forgot. Temporarily. No, it's permanently. I did not see the case file. I think I feel migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Okay. Just WhatsApp to check it later, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's see. Attorneys, no. Okay. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay, so that's the prosecutor. This is our friend, chief attorney at Fair, and my boss, and a very good defense attorney. Okay. It's downright. Yeah, Sydney Stone. Mr. White, who's the victim in this case? Cinder Block. Yeah, Sydney Stone. Let's go. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Thank you, boss. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Cause of death. She died because of what? Poisoned, hit with a blunt object, strangled. Hit with a blunt object because I saw the first clip. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should not proceed. Thank you. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, sorry. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Yes. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. Okay. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see, the court accepts it into evidence. 1 second, let me just reduce the sound. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Statue added to the court records. The statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Start to check the court record frequently. You got it. I don't imagine no one would believe I was the defense attorney if I did not carry this. Autopsy report. Okay, I got loss of blood due to blood trauma. Okay, okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Birds to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You will get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he does not say anything unfortunate. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Here we go. Mr. Birds, it is not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy. Calm down. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Okay. I wasn't dumb, she just was not taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What is it to you anyway? Mr. Barnes, what you describe is generally what I mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She has just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Oh. What do you mean? One of them. Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. Okay. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. Okay, I took her passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 37th July. Okay, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Okay, he has no clue. Okay, he was down. Okay. Like that. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay. Daddies? Sugar? I guess he's innocent or he's just playing dumb, okay? I'm not sure. Yes, older man who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this stone was. Tell me, Mr. Buds, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, laddie has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering? I think I should stop him before he blathers something. My client has no idea what the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. I got you, prosecutor. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? But please, that cheating dog. Come on. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and what I meant. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Seriously, just one question. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the date of the murder. Did you not? Did you went there? Well, did you or did you not? Hey. Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. That's not the way you answer. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. Stop him from answering. I think it's better stop him from answering. That could. But he did. I think let's stop him. I'll send him a signal. No. That's not how. Oh, shit. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. Seriously. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Okay, well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh my god. Now who is this? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sherwitt to the stand. Okay, he is the guy. Mr. Sherwitt, you sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sherwitt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, witness testimony. I was going to door-to-door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I qualified in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment was not working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Laddie, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh, really? Aren't the phones supposed to work during a blackout? Even the judge is shocked with that answer. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mrs. Sherwitt used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for you pursuit. Record. Electricity to Miss Sherwin building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Okay. Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it is in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you have found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record, then point the contradiction in the testimony. Got it. Cross-examination. I was going door-to-door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. I thought he must be in a... I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. One second, let me just go to the record and see. Time of death is 31/7 between 4 to 5 p.m. Okay, there's no electricity from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. And I saw lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Qualified in fright and found myself unable to go in. So, without going in, how can he see? I mean, how can he tell that it's a woman who? Okay, this but. Let's. So you didn't touch anything about. Why is this question there? Oh yes, I mean no, nothing. Okay, yeah. How did he? Okay, what happened next? I had to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment was not working. How did it not? How did he know that it was not working? I don't think there's anything here. Should I just ask him here? Because how does he not know it's not working unless he didn't pick it up to call? And before that he said he did not touch anything. Let's see now. The phone in our apartment was not working. Yes, I mean no, it was not, right? But you said you did not go to the apartment, or did you? That's what. Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call, and the phone was not working, correct? What happened next? I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. (1 p.m.) It was 1 p.m. If we come to this one, time of death is between 4 to 5 p.m. and the power cut was okay. That could be okay, but the time of death is 4 to 5 p.m. So you're saying 1 p.m. That is a contradiction. Present this objection. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. It's blown. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. There we go. The autopsy notes that the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? What? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Are you sure about that? No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Showett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. see through one and their whole story falls apart. So then, wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? This testimony. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Television? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That was why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, that's one more contradiction. I see. You heard a voice saying the time off on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Here we go. Right. You know what to do. Oh yes. I have got this one. Cross-examination. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. That's okay. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But wasn't there a blackout? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Let me go back here. Let me just present your thing. Sorry, not that. Let me just present the evidence. What? There was a blackout, so how come the TV was running? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. So there's no power. Let me present this. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. There we go. You could not have heard a television or a video. He is done for it. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Showett? No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Oh really? Wait. I remember now. Mr. Showett. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Showett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I did not hear the time. I saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay, wasn't that a statue? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Let's go. Actually, I did not hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. But wasn't that a statue? Let me just see the thing. So this was the thing, right? This was the weapon that was used. A statue in the shape of the thinker. Then why is he saying it's a clock? Let me just present this because it seems he does not know what he's talking about. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon was not a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Yes, same question. You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I'm the defendant's attorney. That's why I'm asking. Just answer the question, Mr. Shawit. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Baheen. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Okay, from what angle is it a clock? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it does not look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Okay, I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now? So it is a clock. So wait, how the time of death was off? If that's a clock, it should have shown the right time, right? Then why is it saying it was 1 PM when he called? Let me just go with yes, there is a problem. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Okay, yeah, I think I missed that one. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, knew the victim. He did go inside the apartment. You are lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you are the one who killed her. You struck her head with a clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. There we go. Order in the court. Intriguingly, please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Shawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, the voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What objection? Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you struck the victim with a clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean, I said. Wow, he was in a disguise. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Wait, what's going on now? Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Let me think. The whole case is riding on this. I should better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Shawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply Examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. I think try sounding the clock should do it. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So we have heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, could you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Okay, that's a 3-hour gap. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Showett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Showett, try to talk your way out of this. Ha ha ha. You forgot one thing. What is he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. That's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I can let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Showett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Good. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. There should be something. Not so fast, Mr. Showett. Oh, my boss. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, isn't it over? I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that does not mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Yeah. What could be the reason? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. I have to think. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that you can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Let me just check the record. Okay, right. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 30 July, okay, the day before the murder. So it happened one day, she arrived one day before, okay. So I think Paris has a different time zone, right? So I think this is the evidence that we need. Well, that's right. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, I got it. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's a passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't running 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had not reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Showett, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh wow, that was a good one. And he faints. Very well to escape jail, I think. Order I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I have ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. There we go. And with that, this court is adjourned. That was a good first trial. It turns out Mr. Frank Soward was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Laddie went to her apartment, the victim was not home. After he left, Mr. Howard let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Howard grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Wrong time. District Court Defendant Lobby 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all to me. Sorry. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I have seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I have never seen the chief looking so happy. She's just glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Laddie, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Bro, I just got you out of the case. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Laddie, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my Cindy Windy, gone, man. Gone forever. Laddie, she was, nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yeah, same doubt. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I could not. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? So, Larry, come on. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Do I have something? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Seriously. I don't think so. This proves it because it's a badge. It definitely this is not going to prove it because this is a autopsy report. I don't think it should go to him. The passport, I don't think so. He could just see. Never mind. I don't think this also matters. I think the statue. But that's a court record, right? Evidence. Let's just give this. Take that. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Yeah, that's a very good thing. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. I don't think so. You think so? It's pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it when you will. Oh, what? Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent birds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You will have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I did not know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I would not be able to keep. So, in the future episodes, Larry and the clock is going to come back. I think Larry would. No, I think the clock, as you mentioned, it's going to be in another incident. I'm not sure if Larry is going to come back. We'll just have to wait and see. The end. So I think that's the end of the first episode. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you like me to post more of this game, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on the future episodes, and also leave a comment how the video was and what I can improve on. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode.